Oi, oi, you lovely people. Right, just a quick tool review, kind of information. Anyway, as the title suggested and the tile showed you, brake fluid. Now, as you all know, if you ride motorbikes or drive vehicles, cars, lorries, buses, you'll know, won't you, that brake fluid is hygroscopic. You know, don't you? Yes, Doc. Which means it absorbs moisture, condensation, water, and can break down. So over time, that brake fluid isn't compressing as it should because it's holding water. A big indicator is obviously the change in colour. Get rid of it. So anyway, a cheap and cheerful way of checking is a brake fluid tester. Now, if you didn't know these existed, they do. That's all it is. It's like a pen. It takes one AAA battery. The end pulls off and you have two prongs. You've got a button on top to turn it on. You've got a green light. And then you've got a scale. 0, 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. That tells you if it's okay, and it'll change colour. So I'll do a quick demonstration on the VN just for you to see, but that basically will test your brake fluid, because even if it hasn't changed colour, if it's been in the bike for umpteen years and you haven't changed it and you don't know when it was changed last, how do you know if it needs changing? Don't do the lick test. That's silly. Get yourself a pen. They're less than a £5. Stick a battery in, test him up. So we'll have a quick demo. Brake fluid tester. Come on. So, you know where your brake reservoir is. You can see through your little sight glass. Mine is just starting to discolour, so this will be ready to replace. I've got myself a rag and I've got my JIS. For any Japanese motorcycle, use a JIS screwdriver. Japanese industry standard. You can use a normal Phillips, but they will start to round. So I'm just going to take the cap off. Now this brake fluid is horrible stuff, so don't get it on your hands if you can. Just put them to one side. And again, this can be used on your car and your motorcycle. So gently peel the gasket up. Leave any fluid drip off first. So mine is just starting to go a little bit dark. So I'm going to put that on the rag and put that out of the way. And then it really is as simple as take the end off. You're going to put the probes in the fluid and switch them on and have a look. So there you are. So that's showing amber. Which is showing okay. But me personally, I'll put a full flush through and change that fluid. I would rather it be completely in the green. You can double check. There you go. Amber. Now I'm not putting those probes all the way in. I'm just putting them about 5 mil of the probes in. and I'll show you the colour in a minute. So you can see straight away that's amber, flashing red if I go full probe. You don't go full probe. So it's within the okay, but me personally, I'm going to change that. So I'm going to wipe this probe quickly. And I'll show you the colour. Can you see that? Now it's actually looking darker on the film than what it is. I can still see through the fluid. So that's ready to change. So me personally, I'll do a full flush now on the bike, and that's all I'll do is I'll open, as if you're going to bleed the brakes, I'll put my pipe onto the front caliper, brake in, open the bleed nipple, out, close the bleed nipple, making sure that I'm topping up with fresh until I've got all clear right the way through coming out of my pipe as well. I have done videos previously on bleeding brakes. It's exactly the same to flush them through. So there you go. Now by looking at that, I could have said, oh well, it's pretty clear, I'm going to leave that go. Pen says it's okay, but it's borderline. So again, for the sake of a few quid, same with your car, probe your car. It's worth doing because you're losing the pressure behind your brake then. You think, oh, why is my brakes going a bit spongy? It's because your fluid could be absorbing moisture and breaking down. So there you are, hope that helps. That's the brake fluid tester. There's not a particular model on this or brand. You can buy expensive ones, believe me, but the cheap ones do the same. Use your eyes, visually look at the fluid, use the tester, and like mine said, it's okay, but because it's going a little bit darker, let's change it. It's only a few quid for a litre of brake fluid anyway, and I'll probably use less than 100 ml flushing through, expect. So there you are. That's a quick one. Doc's tip. Get yourself a cheap brake fluid tester, test your brake fluid, and go from there. Hope that helps. Stay tuned, more videos coming.